Periyava Sharanam, Experiences with His Holiness, narrated by P.K. Ramanathan, Chennai 24, compiled by T.S. Kodandarama Sharma. The Deivam that saved my life. Continue. I had asked for a loan from a Mudaliyar in Kanchipuram for my daughter's marriage. Agreeing to give me the loan, he had asked me to come at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a specific day. Starting from Chengalpet on that day, I proceeded to Kanchipuram to get the money. I thought of having darshan of Sri Periyava before that, so I went to Sri Matham first. I got Sri Periyava's darshan only around 2 o'clock that afternoon. Moreover, as never before, Sri Periyava started talking many subjects with me in Vistaram, elaborately. Whereas for me, only the news of Mudaliyar asking me to come at 3 o'clock was gnawing in mind. At last, around 5:30, Sri Periyava gave me leave to quit the place. I reached Mudaliyar's home walking and jogging along the way. I was anxious, fearing that perhaps Mudaliyar would not give me the money since I had not kept the time. Still, I gently knocked at his door. Mudaliyar himself opened the door saying, "Vanga Vanga, come, come," welcoming me. He said, "I had asked you to come at 3 o'clock. Since I too went out, I was not at home and I could return only now. Moreover, until 6 o'clock today, the yogam is not proper. So, I thought of asking you to come at 6 o'clock. You have on your own accord come at the right time. Since the good time has arrived, you receive the money right now." Only then I got the flash as to why Sri Periyava gave me leave to quit after so much time. Once a High Court judge from Chennai came on inspection to the Chengalpet District Court. He would always have a lot of work awaiting his attention, so he would schedule his work meticulously and come over. Accordingly, he was to return early to Chennai. The judge had planned to have only Sri Periyava's darshan on completion of the inspection before he returned to Chennai. Making the necessary arrangements, I went with the judge in his car to Sri Matham Kanchipuram and we had darshan of Sri Periyava. After conversing with the judge, Sri Periyava ordered me to take the judge around some big temples in Kanchipuram. I was apprehensive to talk to the judge. He wanted to get back immediately, but for me, I could not refuse to comply with Sri Periyava's orders. With great sankocham covering, I told him about Sri Periyava's orders. As he agreed to it half-heartedly, I took him to some of the temples. After a delay of around 2 hours, the judge started back for Chennai. A strong wind with rain was blowing at that time. When we reached the highway, we saw workers removing a large tree that had fallen on the road. When enquired, they said that the tree fell down about 1.5 hours back, but they could manage to assemble workers and start getting it off the road only by then. Only then we understood the sukshmam, subtle work of Sri Periyava's orders. Perhaps if we had ignored Sri Periyava's words, that tree could have fallen right on our car. Even if it was not to be so, we could have got stuck in the place for a long time without being able to continue our journey. The compassionate orders of Sri Periyava saved our lives on that day, and I can never forget it. Periyava Sharanam.